One type of photography that unquestionably shows the wealth and confusion man has created is urban decay photography. Urban decay photography is a relatively recent branch of photography that has been growing throughout the years. It focuses on the degradation of structures and places. Oftentimes, these structures and places are located in the city. Thus comes the name urban decay photography. Some techniques of urban decay photography include having artificial lighting, including a flashlight and a good flash, either zoom completely in or go wide out. Also, urban decay shots are often effective when shot in black and white because most urban decay settings are already whitewashed and gray. In addition, using leading lines adds much to the composition of urban decay shots. There is no specific photographer known for making urban decay photography famous. There are several extremely talented urban decay photographers. One prime urban decay photographer is Matthew Merritt. Matthew Merritt's photographs are the quintessence of urban decay photography. Merritt says, "The entire premise behind my photography is to bring on an unusual perspective and awareness to the things that most people wouldn't give a second glance to. Exposing the obscure and resurrecting life where it once existed is my photographic passion. By carefully visualizing my surroundings as they once were and are today, the past and present are captured as one." Merritt quite successfully combines the past and present in a photography, as well as combining fine art and urban decay photography. He shoots mostly destroyed industrial premises and uses repetition and leading lines. Perhaps one of Merritt's most successful galleries is his collection of Chernobyl. Another exceptional urban decay photographer is Scallop Holden. Holden is a 34-year-old photographer from Buffalo, New York. Like Merritt, Holden explores abandoned industrial places such as factories and mines. But unlike Merritt, Holden explores emphasis of certain colors through Photoshop. Some of Holden's pictures seem to be incorporating a bit of surrealism as well. Also, Holden emphasizes the use of repetition. All in all, Holden adds a bit of flair to the art of urban decay photography. For this project, I decided to shoot in an abandoned barnyard. This barnyard was located in Prophecy Creek Farm, which is a property of Whitpain Township. It has been preserved, and they had specifically a smaller barnyard that was overgrown in which most of my photographs were taken. I saw some strengths in my photographs, and a lot of them had to do with the ways in which the pictures were taken, but some also dealt with manipulation I was able to do on many digital pieces. Firstly, I thought that I was able to get several good angles and also a sense of perspective in many of my shots. For example, I really liked my shot of a lock over a red barn, and in that shot there was a specific angle as well as perspective used, and as well I was able to use Photoshop or editing devices to enhance the colors in the photograph. Some other photographs I also liked were there was one of a door that made ample use of leading lines, and another with goggles that were set upon a floor that was strewn with dust and debris. I felt that I could have made some improvements by choosing another spot to shoot in. Because the barn and per se Prophecy Creek Farm wasn't as what I would call decayed, if I had been able to go to an even more abandoned place and shoot maybe in an urban area that had a lot of decay and nobody ever frequenting it, I would have perhaps gotten better pictures that related to the theme. However, overall, I am glad I chose to research and shoot urban decay photography. It's a very effective branch of photography, and when shot well, urban decay pieces truly capture the eye.